This video is a basic formatting tutorial for Microsoft Word. We will cover how to change your margins, align text, bold text, change your font, format paragraphs, add borders, insert text boxes, and how to insert pictures. 6th grade, you will use this as a guide for your Microsoft Word project. The first thing that we want to practice is changing our margins. To do that, you click on the Page Layout tab, click the Margins button, and you can change it to any size you wish. For reports and English papers, you want to stick with 1-inch margins, but for this project, we're going to change them to 0.5. The next thing that we are going to practice is changing our font. To add text, you start typing, and you can do a variety of things to the text that you have added. For example, if you want to change your font, you can go up to the font section and pick the font that you wish to use. For this project, we would stick with Times New Roman. To increase your font, you can click the size button next to it and scroll up to make the font bigger or scroll down to make the font smaller. Let's start off with 12-point font. If we want to underline text, we would highlight the text that we want to underline and click the little U button at the top left corner of this screen. That will underline the selected text. If we want to bold our text, again, we would underline the text that you want to make bold and click the B button at the top left corner of the screen. That makes the selected text bold. The next thing that we are going to practice is aligning our text. Sometimes teachers will require you to put things like name, date, and the class period at the top of your paper. Some teachers prefer it on the left side, some teachers prefer it on the right side. To change the alignment of your text, you're going to use these 3 buttons at the paragraph section of your Home tab. To align text to the left, you click the button that when you put your cursor over it, ends up saying Align Text Left. To change your text to the middle of the screen, instead of pressing Tab 15 times, all you need to do is press the Center Text button. To align your text to the right, you need to press the Align Text Right button. To format your paragraph, you can click on the Paragraph section of the Home tab, and in the little corner where there's an arrow, click on it to show the paragraph dialog box. In this section, you can indent, you can change your spacing, you can also double space, single space, change it to 1.5 lines, or whatever you wish based on your teacher's instructions. To highlight your text, you can click the little highlight button at the top left here, and it will make your text look like it was marked with a highlighter pen. You can also highlight your text and change the font color by clicking on this button and specifying which color you wish to use. To add a page border, you want to go to the Page Layout section of your screen. It's the little 3rd tab up at the top. You would click it and go to the section that says Page Background. You're going to click Page Border, and from here you can choose the border that you want to use for your project. You can change it by color, you can make the width bigger or smaller, and you can also add art to this border if you want to add that to the edges. So let's add a nice Christmas tree border to our template. When you want to add a text box, you need to go to the Insert tab at the top of the screen. From there, you're going to find the section that says Text and click on Text Box. You can choose the type of text box that you want for your project, or you can draw your own text box. I like to draw my own. So I would click it and draw my text box on the screen. You can change the size of your text box by moving in the corners, and you can also move your text box around on your screen. To insert a picture, you're going to go to the Insert tab and click on the picture box. You would need to find the section that you want to use for your pictures. In your case, you will probably use your digital locker or your drive on the school server for this project. Sometimes we might use folders in the common folder to store our pictures and video as well. To insert the picture, you would click it, press insert, and watch your picture show up on the screen. After you insert your picture, you can format your picture by right-clicking on the picture and clicking Change Picture, or you can make it bigger or smaller by dragging the corners of the picture like this. From there, you can move your picture, you can rotate your picture if you would like by using the green circle at the top, and it makes your picture look nice and neat when you use the Center tab. You can click it, take it to the left, take it to the center, or take it to the right. We have reviewed all of the different things that you will need for your Microsoft Word project. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to ask for help.